what is happening is that there are youngsters who also come out with so many areas and issues and films, documentaries, because it's quite an in thing today, because documentary film circuit and things like that. But I also want to add, just like you said, Pratik, about internet media, we have also been propagating street theater. मतलब that is also media is अभी तो वो media बोलेंगे तो journalism, NDTV, Times Now, all यही हो गया है, which is not the scene. Today we are actually going back also because so many projects need, we don't have laptop लेके जाएंगे तो वहाँ पे screen नहीं होता, there's no projector. So there the only media, the only platform for me वो एक ही जरिया होता है to try and relate and showcase any concept or any social issue. कोई भी सामाजिक मुद्दे को अगर मुझे डालना है तो I can do it only effectively through a street drama. तो आजकल वो street theater को भी, उसको भी आपने ध्यान में रखना चाहिए. It is very effective. I mean, please, I mean, though we are living in YouTube में बहुत सारे फिल्में हैं which can be downloaded individually. So that can also be done on an individual level. अगर एक बंदा चाहता है, कुछ सीखना चाहता है, देखना चाहता है, तो वो अपने व्यक्तिगत स्तर पे भी बहुत सारी चीज़ें कर सकता है, देख सकता है और उसको लोगों को भी दिखा सकता है. Having said that, about internet, about technology, about YouTube, yes, but we also have this wonderful media which is street theater. और वो बड़ी effectively की जा सकती है बच्चों के बीच में. यूथ जो कॉलेजेस में MSW के स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं, आजकल कहीं भी वर्कशॉप करने जा रहे हैं, आई कीप टेलिंग देम कि वो हम लोग कर नहीं सकते. वी कांट गो टू दिस प्लेस एंड शोकेस समथिंग बिकॉज वी कांट मेक फिल्म्स. मैम पैसे लगते हैं उसमें. इवन इफ वी ट्राई एंड जुगाड़ करो तो भी 5,000 रुपये तो मिनिमम लग जाते हैं. ऐसे 5 जन है मिलके द सेम कॉन्सेप्ट को लेके इफेक्टिवली उसको प्रदर्शित करो. So street theater is another thing which we do in you know for mental illness. Correct. For like distribution of condoms जब हम करते हैं red light areas में, flesh trade में जाके करते हैं, तो उसके साथ-साथ I mean we really have programs on these lines.
Just going back slightly more, you said we don't really have TV programs anymore like Chakravyuh and etc. I always have this question which I'll ask you guys also. Who do you think is to blame? Is it the TV channel owners or is it the audience? Because today, a person like Rakhi Sawant has a program, Rakhi Ka Insaf, who is giving out declarations ki tum galat ho, tum ye sahi ho. But we know that it's not great. We know that she is vulgar. We know that we accuse it, but at the same time, we're also watching it. So, do you think it's just blaming the owners that their sponsorship nahi hai, or do you think it's also the audience because we are encouraging them to show us whatever they're showing? We are accepting whatever they're showing.
No, that is definitely happening. That is definitely happening. I mean, I haven't watched in a long time. तो इसीलिए काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें समझ में नहीं आती क्या हो रहा है ज़िंदगी में, क्योंकि बाकी सारी चीज़ों से इतने वो हो जाते हैं. But having said that, yes, Rakhi Sawant is doing justice today. I mean, Nalini Singh is gone. I mean, I don't know how many of us actually know about her. तो वो तो मतलब she is like the bap of all investigative journalism.
Right.
You know, and so it is like amazing. And she कभी उनसे कभी मुलाकात नहीं हो पाई. It is my really misfortune. अभी तक तो कभी ऊपर वाले ने वो मौका नहीं दिया. But she is someone like you can look up and you can really bow. मतलब आज जो चीज़ें होती, I am sorry, I won't name any top journalists of today. जो मीडिया में बहुत नाम रखते हैं, उनको बकायदा हेलीकॉप्टर में या यहाँ से वहाँ लेके जाया जाता है. होती काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें होती है. ये जो महिला है वो उस ज़माने में बिहार में जाके करती थी. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट वे बैक, जब आई रिमेंबर 80s की बात है, जब वो जाके इन्वेस्टिगेटिव रिपोर्टिंग करती थी, जर्नलिज्म जहाँ पे चद्दर फेंक वो होता है ना, वो सारी चीज़ें जिनको उठा के लेके जाते हैं. All these things used to happen, and she's not to be found holding
right.
Nalini Ka Insaf, it's Rakhi Ka Insaf. Right. Because we are not hunting, nobody remembers, these heroes and heroines of journalism. And because that is one step beyond. I mean, I learned media advocacy from her because that's what she showcased.
Correct. So very quickly, Arvind and Kumar.
What drives you both to use, what excites you to use media in whatever project you're doing to take it out to the public and create it?
Hi, I'm Srikumar Venkatraman, and I happen to work with Deloitte India Consulting. Uh, just to carry forward with what I think Mary and Sumitra said, thing is that I don't think so any one of us have made a paradigm shift to the fact that what we are doing right now, but I know it's demeaning saying that it's more of an extracurricular activity for me that I do in terms of documentary filmmaking. But the thing is that when I look back and when I go back to my office, this is a very practical scenario that I've already told this to Rahul and many others who've introduced me to the world of documentary filmmaking. So when I walk back there and, I immediately tell people that, this is what we did. We made a documentary film on something. I don't think so it's of the magnitude of, being an activist and taking it forward to the next level. But at least the smallest thing that possibly we're doing is people who are not aware of these things or like media is perceived more of a commercial thing that's purely for a sake of entertainment. I think that would cease to exist and people take it more serious in terms of the movie that we made, I Am That. We had prejudices against eunuchs for a certain reason. Possibly that's our upbringing that we've had or the culture that we have so long. But after having made a movie with them, I happened to sit with one of them, close to each other, and we had food together. So you tend to realize that it's not, after all, they're not that different, but you still have your apprehensions even after that. So at least it's bringing in a seed into you saying that, you're possibly involved in that change and you can affect a lot more people when you're around. So when I walk into my office every day and during my induction program, someone asked me, what's your extracurricular or what's your hobby? So I undoubtedly say that it's documentary filmmaking, and then they come up to me and like the whole room comes up to me and they're interested in seeing as to, what's documentary filmmaking all about. So then, and they're also interested in the fact that they want to do something about society, but they're held back because, they traditionally and they conventionally, they're just operating the way they are. But this gives them an opportunity to at least delve into something like that. So there are obviously people who are taking it to the next level, and it's like a hierarchy. So there are people who are at the fag end of it, and they're right there at the top with big activists who are there. So this gives them an opportunity to start off, and possibly they might end up being or do a lot more than what one of us would expect them to do. So I think documentary filmmaking, in a way, is a very nice thing and glamorous thing to look at, but it at least creates an awareness among people like us who probably have always been in the corporate world, and this gives us an opportunity to explore things that we would have never done or realized of the usual. So I think that's my take on it, basically.
So I've seen media having one big angle, which is commonly what I've heard here, which is the use of media for creating awareness, for advocacy. But there's another angle which I observed and which I've seen very useful, which is the use of media for actual teaching. Sachi remotely touched on it, never espoused it. So I've seen it used as a teaching aid for children to learn new languages. It's also used as a teaching aid for people to come out of neurological diseases. So there is this whole other angle to media which I think is completely being missed out. And I think that's something that I found very effectively being used across different sectors, not just, and especially in education now, I've seen people trying to use media in different angles. So I think that's something that could be a very useful point.
I mean, you say